Everyone, Kelt here, bringing you my thoughts on the British royal family, and today I'll be talking about Harry and Meghan and their involvement with USAID, among other things. They've been connected to USAID and received money from them via their Archwell Foundation, so they're not exempt from all this digging that has been going on since President Trump got in and Elon Musk has been looking into all the spending and the corruption. Harry and Meghan have been connected to USAID and received money from them via their Archwell Foundation, and we know that King Charles was not funding them, and we wondered at that time where they were getting their money. A lot of us knew that with Meghan having connections with people such as Hillary Clinton and George Soros, that her money was probably coming from elsewhere, and you only receive money from these people when you are basically in their pocket, when you're working for them. Harry and Meghan have been on a mission to tear down not just the monarchy, but to highlight others around them, so to speak, while they've been, if you like, in the employ and the influence of the swamp creatures. They've also been, in recent years, used by the good guys to expose the corruption, albeit unknowingly. They definitely have been leading the circus show on their ridiculous tour of self-promotion. So it's very likely that the reason that President Trump is now going to leave Harry alone is because he's going to get Elon to investigate them, and it's probably already happening now. Meghan's name could well appear once the Epstein files have been released, which is soon. She and her Hollywood friends will be very much in the spotlight. It's been hinted at over the years that her and Harry's focus on other people's children is because they're connected to the trafficking. Their websites are overly interested in children's well-being and mental health. They are never ever seen with their own alleged children, so this passion that they have for the younger generation really doesn't seem authentic, and it doesn't really make sense. Meghan, as we know, enjoyed a career aboard yachts entertaining rich guys, and she had her special talents, if you know what I mean, which attracted various people and also caused one of Harry's friends to recommend her to him. Her previous connection to Prince Andrew will come to light, and once Harry and Meghan are investigated, all the rest of it regarding the royals will make a lot more sense. I've always said that it's been always about the children, and they seem to be at the very core of these investigations. And when I'm talking about children, I don't mean their imaginary children. I'm talking about children worldwide, the ones that go missing. It's very sad, but at least it is being recognised now, and the reality of this evil is becoming more mainstream and things are being done about it. It's like a very large octopus with tentacles in every, or rather most, charities. And then Harry and Meghan managed to become quite wealthy through the donations, and then these people managed to become very rich through the donations of the taxpayers. So Harry has done quite well just off the back of the US taxpayers via his charities. And yet he has the gall to criticise not just the president, but he mocked and found fault in the US Constitution. And yet he's happy to live there. He's happy to enjoy the weather and live off the taxpayers while criticising everyone, including his own family in the UK, and criticising the American president, and also trying to tell other people how to live. So it must be very insulting to those of you in the US, but don't despair about Harry not being deported, because while he's there in your country, he's being looked into, so it's a very good thing. I don't believe that he can run back home to the UK either, because his father is allegedly refusing to have anything to do with him. He most definitely will not get any financial help here in the UK, and he'll still be investigated. So I wonder if he will throw Meghan under the bus. The Queen, as we know, was one step ahead of Meghan, and she would have known everything about Meghan's past before it was cleaned up from the internet when she married Harry. The Queen knew about Meghan's previous connection with the King of Morocco, and that is why she sent Meghan there, against Meghan's wishes. So her discomfort by being in the presence of that head of state was probably worse than it ever was when she was having to stand near Prince Andrew when with the royals. I believe that the folder that was given to the Moroccan president was some sort of deal made with the UK monarchy regarding Meghan. I believe that they have been played by both sides, and Meghan's insatiable hunger for fame and attention has made her easy to be played. Her need to be in control has been used to actually direct her in various situations, and she plays perfectly according to plan. They grab the headlines and they think it's all about them, but really they're highlighting all of those to whom they are connected. Meghan was known among her Hollywood friends and her clients, so to speak, as someone who would always go further than anyone else, who was ruthless in her desire to get to the top. And it was said that there were no depths too low to which she would sink. However, her careless nature and her lack of forward thinking and careful planning has meant that it will probably be quite easy to trace how deep her involvement goes. Prince William knows all there is to know about Meghan, but I think that even he will learn more when all of this is revealed. He worked with MI5 and MI6 and would have got all the info on her from the very start. When President Trump leaves someone alone, it's usually with enough rope to hang themselves. So by leaving Harry alone, he's probably just going to watch. Also, when he brings someone into a prime position, it's often to shine the spotlight on them, which is very clever. I doubt that he would give Harry or Meghan a position, and I have joked about that. But if he ever did, you could guarantee it would be to expose them. However, they won't need to do anything, because once looked into, they will be in the very difficult position of having to explain where their money came from, just like everybody else is having to do, it seems. So let me have your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.